What's up YouTube, it's Louis here, back with another Elrond video. I'm so happy to be back. I am back for good now. Finally got Wi-Fi after a month of struggle without Wi-Fi and without obviously Elrond video updates for you. I'm finally back and now I won't be bored during days because I can make these videos for you guys. But still, even though we weren't making videos, all the levels that we had previously are all still holding, so it's all good for the continuation. So we know as long as we're above this support over here, which we now potentially are forming this double bottom, then we haven't even gone to the scary levels. We're quite a few levels above the scary levels. So first of all, for me, if we're closing below this support right there, that for me is when we confirm this bear market situation, basically. Not this wick, but this wick right here. The reason being is because this was the first touch of the 55 EMA. So obviously no bullish cross here because the chart hasn't been here long enough. It's just been in a bull market. So as long as this orange line is basically below the purple line, we're in a bullish cross. So as long as we're holding above this, we should be good for continuation. Now, you held it here and you broke the high. You held it here and you broke the high. Unfortunately, right here, you actually lost the 55 if I turn off the drawings. Now, what we need to do is reclaim it. If we can get a weekly close above the 55 EMA, which is exactly where we are right now, let me get the exact level, 17199. So if we're closing above 172 on the weekly time frame, that's amazing. Of course, it's the new week now, so we need to really watch it because obviously most of the time it goes the opposite way first and we are going up. Hopefully this is not just going to create a wick where we come to the 20, get rejected and close below the 55. That's something we do not want to see. Something like this, however, with this you actually closed above it. It's just negative because you closed above it on the first touch of it. You didn't attempt to break it and close below. You just broke it on the first attempt. You got to the 20. You did close above the 55, but because this was a first attempt at breaking it, we rolled over with a bearish engulfing, telling us we want bearish continuation to put in lower lows, but you failed to lose this low right here. Very bullish in that sense that we did not lose that low. It's very key, because if we lost this low, we're coming to the next bottom over here where we had some wick retest where that exact candle stopped. But we know if we're closing below this, we're heading to this range, and it's so key for Elrond to stay above that wick, the 55 EMA to this wick. Hold this green box. As long as we're above this, putting higher lows above this green box, we should actually go ahead and make higher highs. If you remember from months back now, I've been telling you that the most vital level for Elrond is the 382. From this low to this high over here. You might say, Louis, your points are not exact, your fibs are not exactly on those points. If you go to the 4-hour time frame, this is your true high and this is your true bottom. So always check with your fibs. If you're putting your fibs on the weekly or even on the daily, go check on the 4-hour as well to see if it's on the exact points. I'll do a quick example. So right there, we know it was the top, but on the weekly it didn't show it as the top, but right there on the 4-hour it's telling me that's the top and that's the bottom. But on the weekly time frame, it looks like I've done it incorrect, but it is correct. So I know this here is in the way. I'll get rid of it for now, but you can see we actually held the 618. So all we've done is come up impulsively and corrected to the 618 where we're forming a bullish pattern on this previous support. So I know that this is a very key psychological level, the psychological level of $125. So this should be key support. Of course, when you lost it here, very negative because you're validating an M pattern over here. I just want to check that it met its target. Yeah, so once you lost this neckline, this was your technical target back down to the 55 EMA, and we retested that. So I know that also this is true support because it was a technical target out of a pattern. So I know that this is the level that we can't afford to lose, and as long as we're above this level, putting in higher lows above this, we are good for bullish continuation in this bull market. The only thing in the way now, obviously we've held the 0618, so that's amazing. Now we need to just break above this 050, which we're right at now. $170 to $175, close above that on the weekly time frame, and we should get bullish continuation at least minimal to the 0382, and this is the level where we can finally say, as if we're closing above 224 to 236, which is the 382, then we're going to get what with obviously nothing here is 100%, but I can say with confidence that we should get the bull market continuation because you're doing everything right at the moment with these higher lows over here on the 0618, which is the most retraceable level with the Fibonacci forming a double bottom here, break the neckline, the target actually I think would be above the 382, and we know to kickstart this bull run we need to get above the 382. The technical target out of the double bottom is above the 382, so if we can then hold it as support here, we should obviously eventually head back to the highs and make new higher highs. So that, for me, I can say that this is the bottom for the moment. Of course, we don't know if it's going to be obviously we can come up here to the neckline, get rejected, and put in these lower lows. We'd be coming back to this bottom over here next, $87 of course, and the low we can't afford to lose is $65. So as long as we're above $65, we're good. Get above the 382, obviously we start heading up. Now this is the top, this is the bottom. I'm just going to double check that on the 4-hour time frame that is actually our bottom, so I'm going to put a circle around it and check on the 4-hour time frame if that's our bottom, and I can see right there that's the true bottom. So going back to the weekly time frame, that is our high, that is our low. Obviously the 0618 being here, which is our technical target. So there is that risk where we've come down impulsively. We're correcting back up to the 618, just like what we did here with a push exhaustion. We're just doing that opposite, push exhaustion, potentially before continuation. This is that dead cat bounce scenario where it probably form a descending triangle here and then eventually break down. Okay, this is what we don't want to see. So we want to come up to here because obviously we need to break above it to confirm a reversal wave back up to the 1 at $543. And my new bull market target for Elrond is $1,440. This is going to be the thumbnail. Of course, had to get the clickbait. Like the video, of course, subscribe and comment what you think is personally going to happen to Elrond. I really appreciate if you could really subscribe. Over 50% of you watching are not subscribed, but also it will really help kickstart the channel again, because I haven't been making videos on Elrond. The algorithm for Elrond videos is going to be trash, so I need you guys to do some help me basically, and I really appreciate if you could share the video, retweet it if you can once it's on Twitter. Of course, share the video, like, subscribe, and of course comment. That is how we're going to get the algorithm popping off for us. So to invalidate this dead cat bounce scenario, you need to break above the 0618. We need to stay above $3. Get above and stay above. After that, we're heading to 540. Hold that support, we're going to the 1618. Of course, we might stop at any of these, 800, 1000, 1400. But from current price at $173, when we know that we're minimal coming up to the 500 area, that's a 2x, 200%. Here you go, almost a 4x at 800, almost basically a 5x at 1000, and then finally a 7x, 7.5x from current price to our 1618 technical target. Now that is my target for now, because this is the top, this is the bottom. That's my target once we break above 543. However, we know that that might not be the case, and we could form this potential descending triangle and keep putting a series of lower highs and eventually breaking the support and meeting its technical target. Now let's check where this technical target is, because if it's still above this, wow, that's beautiful, because that's basically saying even if this dead cat bounce scenario plays out, it might not have the biggest effect on the market. Of course it's going to tank, let's be real, but let's see the technical target. So unfortunately, actually, you would be losing that low, so that would be your bear market scenario. This descending triangle is going to put you into that bear market scenario, and it's telling me that you're going to come to the 1.272, which is this previous high over here. So let's draw it to that wick, because it's actually quite a massive area. So even though once you lose this low, your target is the 1618 at $12, potentially because of this swing high, that's what might stop you from actually meeting that target. Lose this, of course, you would be coming into these lows, and that's the 1618 and lower actually. But yeah, that's the bearish scenario. So if you enjoyed today's update, please smash the like button, help the algorithm, help the channel grow. And of course, share the video, like and subscribe, and commenting. That's so important to comment. Just a thumbs up or just that you enjoyed the video. Thank you guys for watching. I'll bring you over to the crypto packages now, and I'll catch you in the next Elrond update tomorrow. Thank you guys for watching, and yeah, peace. So guys, these are my crypto packages. Let's bring you over to the one-on-one mentorship, where it's £650 one-off payment. You will get video call lessons with me over a 1-month period. We will do 1 or 2 hour lessons every single day, and you don't need any prior knowledge whatsoever. You can have zero, you can already be an advanced or intermediate trader. My job here is to 10x your learning curve. Everything that I'm teaching you has taken me over 3 years to gather and cost me over £10,000, whether that was good courses, bad courses, courses, mistakes, scams, or whatever it was. It cost me over £10,000 to get all this information that I'm personally teaching you. I also had to pay for my mentor over $2,000 for a 2-hour lesson. So what you're getting for this price is absolutely phenomenal. Now, you also get the 6-hour crypto course included in this price, as well as the signals chat until the top of the bull market. Now let's move over to the signals chat. I wouldn't call it signals. This is just basically a group where I post what I'm personally doing, my thoughts on the market, if I think it's going up or down. So there's daily chart updates, but also, yeah, throughout the day, what I'm thinking, or where I'm buying, where I'm selling, where I'm looking to accumulate, or obviously get out the market. This is what's in the crypto chat, and that's £25 for your first month and £40 onwards. Then we can move over to the 6-hour crypto course. There are over 35 plus videos in this. You don't need any prior knowledge to start. You can be beginner, intermediate, or advanced level trader. My job here is to 10x your learning curve, to make you into that self-sufficient trader, to make you into a trader that doesn't need outsiders' help. Not my help, not any YouTuber's help, or any crappy group chat. So if you're interested in this, you also do get a one-on-one mentorship lesson with me at the end of the course, so you can get any questions answered, so you're clear and you know exactly what to do going forward. If you're interested in any of these packages, then please go to my Twitter at Louis_crypto and literally comment down below and just say, Louis, I'm interested, and I'll personally private message you to see if you qualify for any of these packages. Thank you guys for listening, watching the video. Please like, subscribe, comment, and I'll catch you in the next one.